Eager viewers, let's get our hands dirty using the installation processes now. Starting with VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Ideally, from much of the contribution is from the Microsoft standpoint on this. So go to this particular link. Already open it for you. If at all it's a Windows, you are a Windows user, click on this. It downloads the pack .exe files and all, and then if at all Ubuntu user based on your flavor or Linux user based on your flavor, go with this. Click on the any download. If you're Mac user, go with the Mac option. When you download, it will start the application and it will continue to process complete download. So the ideal look would be of this format wherein I choose a dark theme. Then move on to Node.js, which is nothing but our kind of a JRE, Java's JRE. Okay, if at all you are a Windows user, .msi package, Mac user, .vkg, this is the website you have to take into consideration. This is a long-term support one. Do go with this. Okay, unless you wanted to try latest features and all, but I would always suggest you to try the long-term support one because these are a bit unstable, but these are quite stable. That's the reason. Okay. uh, then moving on to npm, node package manager, which is nothing but a third party dependency downloader manager kind of stuff. uh, kind of maven in java, kind of. Not the exact thing, but kind of. Okay. So why we are doing all of this is, for TypeScript to execute, we need to have some runtime environment, right? That is provided by Node.js. Okay, you may ask me, hey Varun, it is TypeScript but not JavaScript, and here we have JS. Okay, so TypeScript is a flavor of JavaScript. When it comes to execution, what happens is the TypeScript would be converted into .js files. Okay, that's where the execution comes into picture on the Node.js. And moving on with Playwright. Okay, so before going on to Playwright, we remember in the other video we created a GitHub repo names Playwright hyphen TypeScript. If you remember that, if so, let's go and download that and then do the installation on Playwright. I hope that should not be a problem. Okay, so how is, go to this clone git repository, and we have the playwright hyphen typescript. This is the GitHub URL, but this is not the exact URL which I'm referring to. This is the URL which you have to do, and both of them are those same. I would always say you to use because it has a good .git extension. Copy this. Okay, click on clone git repository, and you can do the needful from there. Okay, clicking on enter, it will ask us to move on. I'm clicking on workspace. I'm storing in the workspace one folder which I've already created just for this, and I'm opening the VS Code. Remember, these are the same files which we have uh, there in the repo. Same stuff, correct. Ideally, what happens is whatever we do changes, we do commit them and push the code into this repository, and the repository would be accessed by you if at all you wanted to do the relevant. This is available in this particular repo. Okay. Then moving on, I'm clicking on this main branch right now, so you can see other things, or click on this 00, you'll have the terminal coming up. So right now I am in playwright hyphen typescript, playwright hyphen typescript. Okay, so one thing is, when you wanted to execute something, go to the particular folder. Okay, if at all I do a cd dot dot, it will go to workspace, which is a parent folder of playwright hyphen typescript. Okay. mm. So I'm moving back to play TypeScript. Okay. So I came to this folder and I start executing what? Start executing Playwright installation. Okay. I would always suggest, instead of copy pasting, Write. If you write, you'll remember. That's my motto. So, and now it started with do you want to use TypeScript or JavaScript? When compared to JavaScript, TypeScript is far better, but it also comes with some redundancies. Okay, leaving at the test side, why TypeScript is it is very strict. Remember people who came from Selenium or Java, wherein you'll understand TypeScript is more similar to Java with respect to strictness on the so-called data types. When it is JavaScript, you just use var, and that is everything you can have. You can have decimals, alphabets, numerics, everything at one place. Just keep var, and also that is can be changed based on the type if at all var a equal to 1, and in the next line you can write var a equal to um, pqrs. That is not a problem in JavaScript, but it's a very big problem in TypeScript. So if at all you're dealing with good applications, or I mean, huge applications and complex test cases, no, always prefer TypeScript. We are going with TypeScript, and where do you want to put our test right now? In some test folder. Okay, so it is already giving the folder name. I'm just clicking an enter, and now it's asking me, hey, do you want it to run any GitHub Actions workflow? Right now it is false, so I wanted to turn this into true, maybe. Why true? Now it is asking us, hey, install Playwright browsers can be done manually via so and so. Um, npx Playwright install. Okay, okay. So things have made slight changes if you observe on the left hand side here. If you observe, there are node modules, and there are package hyphen log.json file, and there is a package.json file. Okay, so the Playwright installation is done with slight some failure somewhere, because I already have the installations done, and it is asking me, hey, can you run this Playwright npx Playwright install? I'll just go ahead and do okay. Sudo npm init Playwright. I'm just overriding the same, nothing much. Yeah, okay. Finally, the context here is I need to get the happy hacking. Okay, when in the initial stuff, what happened is I just tried with as you saw, right, npm init Playwright, but ideally the change is type sudo here. Okay, well, if at all you have the admin access, no, this will always help you to get all the installations. Unless you get this happy hacking, the installation is not properly done. Okay, so right now the changes which you see right now are, I got the node modules, which is nothing but all the dependencies. Okay, all the dependencies, be it from Playwright at types and all. So all of this is one step, everything got downloaded whatever I need. If at all still wanted to have something, I'll write mention that import specifically from so and so package, and we get it. That will be residing in node modules. And the test is the folder which we eventually have to write test cases, right? All the tests will be there here. They give certain example. It's okay. Getting you already know license. You got to know package hyphen lock package JSON. So this package JSON is nothing but all the dependencies, no, which we wanted to install. Those we'll be mentioning here, and this is very important because all our dependencies reside here. Okay, having said that, this log.json is something, don't touch it. All the dependencies which are there here would have internal dependencies. All of that would be mentioned in this particular log.json. one of the most important, my favorite part of all of this is play.config.ts, where everything, all the configuration playwright wants to handle, right? That handled here. And this is very important on the both the mobile, desktop, timeouts, parallel, retries, number of workers. All of this would be mentioned in play.config.ts file. Hmm. And then allow reporting. Try this. Is command line. Okay. So I'm doing a sudo here. No, don't worry if the installation didn't complete or it got completed. Fine. So once that is done, these two commands we can run once we execute a test case. Okay. So that's all about installation part. Thank you.